Hello there, Star Wars fans. I've been super interested in who Keri Russell could be playing in Episode 9, and I think her character could have connections to Star Wars The Clone Wars, Rebels, and even Jon Favreau's 2019 live-action series. I reveal my theory in this video, but first I want to say I'm Mike and welcome you back to Force Within TV, where we love the anticipation and speculation that leads up to Star Wars releases, so hit that subscribe button and join the community today. But back to that interesting theory. Why could Keri Russell be a Mandalorian? Well, we recently heard legitimate and probable rumors that the Star Wars live-action series is going to be based on Mandalore. I recently did a video on the topic in which I challenged the idea that a Star Wars television show should be based on Mandalorians. I suggested that outside of the hardcore fans, most people don't really know who they are. They might recognize the armor as similar to Boba Fett, but even that could be a stretch. So then what if the Mandalorians are going to be introduced to a wider audience in Episode 9? Then this problem with mainstream fans not knowing who they are totally disappears, and Keri Russell could be the one to do that. Remember, her role was reportedly one that would be very physical, just like that of a Mandalorian warrior. But would JJ really cast a Mandalorian in Episode 9? I believe he could, because let's face it, the Resistance is going to need an ally, and although I think Keri Russell and these Mandalorian allies won't have a huge role in this story, they will have an important part in turning the tide of the battle versus the First Order. Plus, I think the story group would have really pushed the Mandalorians as a suggestion to JJ. Just think about it. Not only might we get a live-action series based on Mandalore, but we are also getting 12 episodes of the Clone Wars that is going to be based mostly on the Siege of Mandalore. With the Clone Wars animation show, Star Wars Rebels, and now reportedly a live-action show all giving us lots of history about the Mandalorians, it would make sense to bring them to the big screen. If mainstream fans got interested in the history and culture of the Mandalorians, then they'd want to sign up for the Disney streaming service to learn more about the Mandalorian history, and we know that Disney is dumping a lot of resources, both time and money, into this unnamed streaming app. But could Russell be connected even further to the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels? I think she absolutely could be. What if she is the daughter of Bo-Katan, for example? Well, if she was, it would just reinforce the idea that people would want to go back in history and check out what happened. I could even see Keri's character being born during the live-action series, and maybe then she was taken away from the Mandalorian system for her own protection. There could be a really interesting story here, and there is a massive possibility here to promote the live-action series and create this connective tissue between the animation shows, live action, and the movies. But will it actually happen? I'm saying there's about a 20% chance. But even if it's a long shot, it's fun to speculate and anticipate these different upcoming Star Wars releases. What do you think the chances are that Keri Russell is Mandalorian? Let me know in the comments below, and may the Force be with you.